They say if you ever board the wrong bus at night, one with no number, and a driver who won't speak, don't fall asleep. Don't talk to the other passengers. And whatever you do, don't ask when the ride will end, because once you're on, the bus never stops. I worked the graveyard shift at a call center downtown, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., 6 nights a week. It wasn't glamorous, but it paid the bills. My only problem? The bus. Late at night, there was just one option, Route 103. And if you missed it, you were walking home. Or so I thought. It happened on a Thursday. Raining hard, wind howling. I stood under the flickering street lamp near 8th and Chamberlain, soaked to the bone. No other passengers, just me. I was about to give up and walk when I saw headlights cutting through the fog. The bus slowed to a stop. No route number, just the word detour in dim, flickering red letters. I hesitated. It didn't even look like a city bus. Older model, faded paint, cracked windshield. But it was late. I was tired, and it opened its doors for me. The driver didn't speak, didn't even turn his head. He looked waxy, pale. His cap was crooked, and his uniform looked like something from the 70s. Still, I stepped inside. The door hissed shut behind me. The bus was nearly empty. Just one other person in the back, a woman in a black coat, sitting rigid, staring straight forward. I sat in the middle, trying not to make eye contact. The lights above buzzed softly, casting everything in a dull yellow. We started moving, but we weren't going the right direction. This wasn't the route. There were no stops, no traffic, just trees and fog. I looked outside and realized I didn't recognize a single street, and worst of all, my phone had no signal. I stood and walked to the driver. "Hey, where's this going?" I asked. He didn't answer. He didn't blink. His hands were clenched around the wheel like they were part of it. I backed away slowly. That's when I looked back, and the woman in the black coat was now sitting 2 rows closer. I hadn't heard her move. Her eyes were hidden behind long black hair, but I could feel her watching me. I sat back down, tried not to panic. Outside, the fog grew thicker, swallowing the road, the trees, everything. No lights, no signs, no exits, just this endless ride. And the woman, now 1 row behind me. I whispered to her, "Do you know where this bus is going?" She didn't move, but she whispered back, "Too late to get off." Her voice was cold, breathless. I turned around, but she was gone. I stood up and ran to the back. Empty. Then suddenly I heard something breathing behind me. I turned. The driver was standing in the aisle, his eyes sunken, skin gray like paper. He raised a hand and pointed to the seat I had just left. That's when I realized this wasn't a bus route. It was a loop, a trap, a ride for the lost, the tired, the forgotten. A bus that finds people who don't belong and never lets them go. I don't know how long I've been riding. Hours, days, maybe longer. There are new passengers now. They come on, dazed and confused, just like I did. Some scream, some cry, some sit quietly and wait. But one thing's for sure, the bus never stops. Not for food, not for gas, not for you. And if you ever see one like it, with no number and a driver who won't speak, don't get on. Because the moment those doors close, you're already gone. I didn't get off. I became part of the bus. And now you're hearing me, because you're next.